to Shiva, who is close to Vishnu, Brahma, and other gods, but who is difficult for them to near. I would beseech and beg always for his lotus-like feet. Please continue watching to find out more.
O Lord, even after realizing the truth that there is no real difference between Jiva, the individual soul, and Brahman, God, I beg to state that I am yours and not that you are mine. The wave belongs to the ocean, not the ocean to the waves. This is a prayer to Lord Vishnu by the dedicated Jagatguru. Adi Shankaracharya wrote many poems expressing his love for God. Born in 8th century India, Jagatguru Adi Shankaracharya showed an early interest in spiritual life. By age 8, he had read and understood all of the Vedic scriptures. After receiving permission to leave home in pursuit of spiritual attainment, he met and received instruction from Guru Govinda Bhagavad. Shankaracharya went on to write commentaries on the ancient doctrine Advaita Vedanta as well as the Bhagavad Gita and the 10 principal Upanishads. He became known as the founder of the Smartha tradition, which brought together several branches of the Hindu faith and highlights the oneness of the inner self, Atman, with the Supreme God, Nirguna Brahman. Shankaracharya also composed 72 hymns of praise and reverence for the divine dedicated to Lord Krishna and Lord Shiva. The Updesh Sahasri, meaning 1,000 teachings, was also written by him. To support spiritual devotion and study, he travelled throughout India and established 4 large Hindu monasteries that are still active today. At the age of 32, Jagatguru Shankaracharya was said to have completed his mission on earth as he achieved Videha Mukti or freedom from embodiment. Shivananda Lahari or Waves of the Bliss of Shiva is one of the devotional hymns composed by Adi Shankaracharya. We hope the excerpt from Shivananda Lahari brings you bliss. Let my salutations be dedicated to those who are dedicated to art, to them who wear the moon in their head, to them who are the personification of mutual penance, to them who teach devotees about the results of penance, to them who grant only good to the 3 worlds, to them whose every memory becomes newer and newer, to them who are supremely happy due to their great knowledge, and to the result of mystic union of Shiva and Shakti. O Lord Shambhu, who grants us happiness, let these waves of ecstasy of Lord Shiva flowing from the holy history of yours, calming the dusts of sin forever, rushing from the canals of wisdom, falling into the whirlpool of life, dousing the fires of sorrow, living in my heart as senses, be always victorious. I pray with all my heart, Him who is known by the 3 Vedas, Him who is pleasant to the mind, Him who is first among everything, Him who has all seeing 3 eyes, Him who carries the weight of method lock with eminence great, Him who wears the moving snake as necklace, Him who holds the jumping deer in his hand, Him who is greatest among divas, Him who shines with glitter, Him who has mercy on me, Him who is the Lord of all beings, Him who is the only support to holy wisdom, Him who is always with my goddess, and Him who is a great entertainer. Thousands of gods abound, offering trifling gifts to them who pray. and never, even in my dreams, would I pray or request gifts from them. To Shiva, who is close to Vishnu, Brahma and other gods, but who is difficult for them to near, I would beseech and beg always for his lotus-like feet. Ignoramus, I am in the science of law, in the science of life, in the art of medicine, in interpretation of events, in the art of poems and song, in the difficult tomes of arty grammar, in the holy books of yore, in the psalms of Vedas, in singing about your great deeds, in the art of dance and in the art of comedy. And so, how can I get favor of kings? O Lord of all beings, O all-knowing one, of most famous one, and O all-pervading one, tell me, who am I? And be pleased to protect me, showering on me your sea of mercy. This is the pot. No, this is only mud. This is the earth. No, it is only atom. This is the smoke. No, it is only fire. This is the cloth. No, it is only the thread. Can all this debate ever cure the cruel god of death? Vainly you give pain to your throat by these torrents of words. Instead, worship the lotus-like feet of Shambhu, O intelligent one, and attain supreme happiness. Let the mind dwell on your two lotus-like feet. Let my words dwell on your praise. Let my two hands dwell on your worship. Let my ears dwell on hearing your holy stories. Let my mind dwell meditating on you. Let my two eyes dwell on your beauty. And after this, I do not find any use of other great books to me, O Supreme God. Similar to the intellect calling, the shell as silver, the stones of glass as precious gems, water mixed with flour as milk, the mirage as water. O God of all beings, the foolish ones worship other gods than you without thinking of you, who is the greatest God of all, be it in a human form, be it in the form of gods, be it in the form of animal that wanders the forests and hills, be it in the form of mosquito, be it in the form of a domestic animal, be it in the form of a worm, be it in the form of flying birds, or be it in any form whatsoever. If always the mind is engaged in play of meditation in thine lotus-like feet, which are the waves of supreme bliss, then what does it matter whatever body we have? Be it a celibate seeker of truth, be it a man of the family, be it a shaven-headed seeker of truth, be it the matted-haired householder in the forest, or be it one who is none of these, Lord of all beings, if his lotus heart is in your custody, Shambho, you would wholly become his and help him to lift this heavy burden of life. Be it in a cave, be it in house, be it outside, be it in a forest, be it on the top of a mountain, be it in water, be it in fire. Please tell, what does it matter? Where he lives? Always, if his inner mind rests on the feet of Shambhu, it is yoga, and he is the greatest yogi, and he will be happy forever. In this useless worldly life, which is unfit for real meditation, I, the blind and foolish one, am always on the move, and it is only right for you to protect me. Hey, Lord of all beings, who in this world is poorer than me to show your mercy? And which protector is there for me in all these three worlds than you, who is the best protector of the poor? Lord, and the only close relation of the poor, you are, O Lord of all beings. And what more needs to be said about the relation between us? When I am the poorest among the poor, you have to pardon all my sins, and my protection is due to your effort, for it is the only way between those who are related. He who is omnipresent, as of result of deeds which are good, or as a result of your mercy on me. O Lord, you have appeared before me, but how can I see your pure holy feet? For they are not visible to me, because of the ruby-studded crowns of the crowds of devas who are intent on bowing and worshipping thy feet. Serene viewers, thank you for your company for today's selections from Jagatguru Adi Shankaracharya's hymns Shivananda Lahari, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom.